I'm going to start by spraying my face with my MAC Fix Plus. When my skin is feeling dry, or if the foundation that I'm using is a little more drying, I like to use the Fix Plus as primer because it just gives a little more hydration to my skin. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Sticks. First, I'm using shade 125. And then I'm going to take shade 123 and fill in the spaces. Next, I'm going to go in with my Morphe M439 and start blending that out. With these foundation sticks, I've tried a whole bunch of different methods for blending them out. I usually like the Beauty Blender, but this brush is so dense that I really like the way that it turns out also. It gives it a really natural finish as well, just as natural as the Beauty Blender would. I also love using this brush for this foundation because it makes it so I can put the foundation on, have it blended out, ready to move on in like 5 minutes, which is awesome. Next, I'm going to conceal with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. And I'm going to use my Morphe M436 to blend that out. To set my face, I'm going to take my Morphe F10 and my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Medium and dust that over my face. And then just to brighten up under my eyes a little bit, I'm going to take my Sigma F35 and my Anastasia Beverly Hills Banana Powder and just set underneath my eyes. Okay, I went ahead and filled in my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Dark Brown. And now I'm going to start on my eyes. First, as the base for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. And then I'm just going to set that with a little bit of the banana powder that I used before. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be going into my Morphe 35OM palette, and I'm going to start with this shade right here. With all the love I have going on for the 35R palette and my Jeffree Star Androgyny palette and all the other new stuff that I've bought recently, I almost kind of forgot about this 35OM palette. I was inspired for this look today by a new lipstick that I got that you'll see later. So I was looking for the perfect eyeshadow to complement the lipstick, and I was like, oh yeah, I have this palette and I love it. Next, I'm going to go into this shade, a really pretty kind of rusty, orangey, reddish shade. So I don't know about you, but I have been doing a ton of spring cleaning lately. My house has kind of become a mess just because I've been traveling and we've had so much going on, birthdays, just stuff, life. And so this week I've really been concentrating, actually mostly last weekend, I've been really concentrating on trying to clean out some of the junk. I reorganized all my makeup. I got new storage drawers. I got everything almost put away, just about everything the way that I have been envisioning it. I cleaned out the entire closet. I still have another closet to clean out, but it feels so good to like have a clean house and get stuff thrown away and put away. Next, I'm going to go into the shade right next to it, which is a little bit more of a reddish shade. And I'm just going to take a really little bit amount of that and just work that into the crease as well. For my eyelids, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Geek pigment in the shade Prism. I placed a pretty big Makeup Geek order last week because I really hadn't ordered anything from them in a while. I don't know why, just bunches of other stuff coming out that I've been on top of. And I'm so impressed because it seems like they've stepped up their game when it comes to packaging. By comparison, so this is the new packaging with the MG and the little silver cap, and when you open it up, it looks like this. And for comparison, this is their old packaging. This has twice as much product in it, I looked. And this is just open. I won't open it up because it'll go everywhere and make a giant mess. But this is just open and it doesn't have any kind of plastic containment in there whatsoever. So it's really nice to see Makeup Geek kind of stepping up their game and coming out with, you know, some really awesome products. and awesome packaging. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dump a little bit of this into the lid. And then I'm gonna take my MAC 242, spray it with Fix Plus. And go into that pigment. Try not to make a mess. Ooh. Oh yeah. This is so pretty. I love the Makeup Geek pigments. This one looked like it had some pink reflex in it, which is why I wanted to do it with this sort of rusty red eyeshadow. Now that I've got that pigment on my lids, I'm going to go back into my Morphe 35OM palette, and I'm going to go back into that last shade that I used and work that into the corner and just blend out any edges from the pigment. And finally, I'm going to go into this browner shade above and just work that into just the outer side. For eyeliner, I'm going to take my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper and just line my lash line. Ooh, I threw on some House of Lashes Boudoir mini lashes, but I gotta tell you, I was struggling today. It's like I haven't worn lashes in a couple weeks and my eyes are just like, no thank you. No thank you. For under my eyes, I'm gonna go into the orangey rusty color, my little Morphe brush. Start running that under my eyes. And then I'm going to go into the little bit darker shade and just blend that out under my eyes as well. Mostly in the outer corner. Okay, now that my eyes are done, I'm going to go in and finish up my face. First, I'm going to take my MAC Studio Careblend powder in the shade Dark Deep and my Morphe R2 to warm up my face. For blush, I'm going to use my Ofra Cosmetics Apricot blush. Okay, and for my lips, I'm going to add a pop of color with the Makeup Geek Cream Stain in the shade Salsa. When I went on the Makeup Geek website, I wanted to try some of their new lipsticks, and this one immediately caught my eye because I don't really have any other colors like it. It's a really pretty kind of reddish, orangey salsa color. So on the Makeup Geek website, it says that the Makeup Geek Showstopper Cream Stains will ensure you're the center of attention. 18 long-lasting shades with a precision applicator will feel light on the lips throughout the day. Each limited edition shade is highly pigmented and offers effortless, buildable coverage. So I went in with one layer, and it's not super pigmented. I don't love the brush. I feel like you don't get a lot of pigment on this light little tiny applicator. Not a lot of pigment comes on, and it just sort of soaks up. I feel like it soaks up more product and then it distributes on your lips. So I'm just going to go in with another layer. It does say it's buildable, which I don't mind. That's not a big deal for me because I layer anyway. But it does feel light on the lips. Okay, and here's the finished look. I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed with the Makeup Geek Cream Stain lipstick. I love the color, I'm so excited about using this, and I love the packaging. I think it's so cute, but first of all, the applicator sucks. I did not get any payoff. I had to dip into this probably like 15 or 20 times just to even get what I have on my lips now. And sometimes it moved around also. I tried letting it dry for a second and then going in with another layer, but it still kind of moved it around. Now I didn't use a lip liner underneath this, and maybe that would help everything stick to it. So I won't completely give up on this. I'll try it again. And also it may just be this color. The other colors may be kind of a different formula. So I'm not completely giving up on it, but just not my favorite product ever. However, I still love the way that this look turned out, and I hope you do too. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.